Hello everybody and welcome to the Talos Principle. Now, it's a really cool game, and I've played a little bit of it. Well, actually, check that. I've played all of it already. But I lost the footage, which has been a recurring problem here recently. But it was really cool, and I really wanted to show it off because it has a lot of really cool mechanics, and it's really interesting. Interesting story. It's built around some philosophical question, and I fancy it quite. And this is a test version, and that's how I found out about it. And I'm probably gonna buy the full thing because it's pretty nice. But let's go ahead and get started. New game. Now this is it's a puzzle game, and I had so much fun recording the other stuff, or my first through of it, and I figured that would have been so much more fun to record or to watch, you know. But okay, so I mean, what I did to start out, I figured out who I was and what I was, and I'm a robot. Hello. And then I came over here and I looked at these puzzle pieces, and I'm going to go back into first person. And I figured, you know what? Because up at the top left, I'm missing those three pieces. Like, they're not filled in green, like this kind of suggests. I decided I'd go this way first. And so I did. And then I came to this, not that sign. That sign. It says easy. Right over there, medium over there, and hard over there. And so, of course, you go to the easy one first. And so once you enter through the portal, exactly 2 jammers. So you can take the jammer, then if you get close enough, you can boop, and it'll jam a force field. Which, it's really hard to not just like sprint this puzzle. But for then, I mean, I went and I placed it here, but there's another door over on that side. So I want to place that one there, because I've tried. You have to, here, if I take this out, oh crap, just a moment. Because all this I discovered, but now I'm just kind of like showcasing. If you can't take that jammer without re-triggering the door. Which that's a good mechanic. That's part of the puzzle. So you have to jam the door there. Grab this one. Plop it there. Grab this one. And then jam it again. Nab it. And then you can run this jammer over here. Go through another purple barrier. And grab the sparkly puzzle piece of epicness. Mm-hmm.
Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called
Cool.
Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Oh, buddy, I'm worthy. If these 3 puzzles are a test of anything, I'm definitely worthy. So now we're gonna do the middle one, and this one I really like the mechanic. Because see that laser, and the thingy over here, is that thingy? I like Minecraft clicked to like try and point at it, but that thingy, it emits light, and you have to use these connector thingies to connect them to those thingies, the light receptacles. So then, nope, give me that. You click to select it. Select it, click it to that, and click it to that. And then you can place it down. And, but, these lasers, they're tricky things. If you block the laser for too long, it stops. But it's also cool because it shows you where the laser would be. And that's just a really cool little mechanic that I like. And, well, I should say the purpose of this game or at least this test, is to show off some of the mechanics. That, I mean, that's the whole point of why I'm doing this. But, yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of it. But then, like, I was doing this, and I figured, well, what if you do that, that, and then that, and that. But you see what's happening there? As soon as the blue laser is hitting it, it's stopping the red beam, which is then stopping the blue beam, which is then allowing the red beam to continue. So that's not actually a possible thing to do. So then, boop, boop that there. And I thought that because I didn't know this second one was here. And so if I take it, boop it there, boop it there, we can then stip it right up there, which that I really like, that they like put like a little bit of Z depth into it. And then it triggered that gate. And then we can run over this way, and voila, another sparkly magical piece of epicness. So then we'll leave that one, and then we'll come over here to the hard one, and then we'll get to it. So now, the goal with this one is there's a blue light way over on the edge, and we have to get to it. And so we'll come over here, we'll jam the door. This one I may struggle a touch with, just because it was semi-complicated. Now, I think we're going to do that, and then that. And then that'll let us take the jammer, and bring the jammer over here. No, that's not what we're supposed to do. Okay. At least I don't think that's what we're supposed to do. No, we're supposed to jam that, take this, and then through this little gap here, open that door. And then, I mean, we don't really need the jammer yet. Yes, we do. And then we can take the jammer, jam that gate, and then we can take the controller. Wait a minute. Okay, I need to actually slow down and do this puzzle. Okay. So it's opened. Can jam that. And then it introduces another mechanic, which is the little puzzle. Okay. And so then we can drag pieces. And I don't really want to do that. It's really cool because you can just like set the pieces down on the puzzle. You don't have to like drag them back over here. And so let's pop that there, and that there. Oh, we fail. Okay, but I should be able to just do this and win. Or win. There we go. And now I don't believe it gives us anything extra to play with, but there is a magical piece over there. And so now we can take our jammer, jam this so we can get back through it, take our controller, place it, unjam that, jam this. I feel like we should make a sandwich. Just jam everything up. Or maybe like a rock session. I don't know. But then we can do that so we can get through this door. Then we can run all the way over here, jam this, and take the last magical piece and escape. But there's a magical shiny star on that end. And there's a secret level. Yes, I know this just because I've gotten this. I've not made it there. I've only found 3 of the stars. But from here, we're actually going to go back. And we're going to grab the jammer. And we're going to come over this way. Jam the door. Connector. And now, this one, it took me a little bit to like get the angle right. But if you look right there, there it is. And there it is. Nope. See, it's like such a finicky angle. Lies, it's such an easy angle if you're in the right spot. But then, we'll do that. We'll grab the jammer. And then we can run over this way. And we'll jam the door. And we'll nab the magical star of epicness. And woohoo! And that's it. And that's it. Game over. Not really.
Invisible to you, yet part of all things. We are a story. Your actions give life to the story, and the story gives meaning to your life.
Even after hearing that for like a second time, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. But now we're going... This is something I haven't done. I've gone and talked with this computer. And I've not... Here we go. Anyway. Takes a little bit to boot up. Boop. Come on. MLA unresponsive. Really? Okay. Now, initially I went with Hello World. And that was funny. A little programming joke. I'm glad that's in there. That made me laugh. But hi. As the fa. I like that. That's funny. DIR. Aw. Help? What's this? No. Fine. I will type help. Help. Yeah. That's funny. Help. Display this text. Yep. Okay. Now what we're gonna do... We're gonna... Okay. We're gonna list. Okay. Now... These were kind of interesting. And I'm going to read them. Because I kind of want to read them again. And I'm going to do some like little voice thingies with them. So... I will put a little thing in the bottom if you want to skip that. I don't blame you. But this is what we're going to do. Ariana's blog, entry 447. Holy humblebrag, Batman. I have always known that God maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. But I must admit, it's one thing to know the words, and another to truly understand them. Though I am certain that my faith is true, that does not make me special, or exempt me from suffering. I'm just another human being. And God has seen billions of us come and go. And I have to say, this is surprisingly hard to accept. I always thought I was humble, but now I'm realizing that I was very proud of being humble, which is really dumb. I guess I'm not the first one to do that, huh? Tags. Hashtag regret, hashtag pride, hashtag faith, hashtag humblebrag, hashtag apology, and hashtag Batman. I don't know where the Batman comes from, honestly. But now we'll do Apocrypha. Which is interesting, because like the Apocrypha is a series of books written during the intertestamental period. Between the times where the Old Testament and the New Testament of the Bible were written. And some churches accept them as canon and some churches don't. So I'm assuming this is literally text from the Apocrypha. Whether that's actually true or not, I don't know. Now Uriel pointed his sword to the tree of life, which grew in the heart of dead Jerusalem. Behold, the tree grows still, though the city is dead. Within all that is mortal, there is the seed of immortality. For it is an immortal that fashioned it from chaos and void. Being a humble man of little wisdom, I asked, Great Uriel, we are not allowed to eat from the tree of life. How may we then be saved? And Uriel commanded me to stretch out my hand, and he gave me his fiery sword, which burned my hand, and he said, Only by sacrifice can you free the world from the dominion of sin. With a prayer on my lips, I fell upon Uriel's sword, and it pierced my heart, and truly, on my body, the stigmata of the Lord appeared, dripping blood that was not my blood onto the ground, and the 7 heads of the dragon that were crowned in black. Clouds receded, and light fell upon the earth, and Jerusalem was born again. Thus the angels departed, having delivered their message, and I awoke in the fields of our fair land. And gibberish! Oh, I like that voice. I like that voice a lot. I'm glad I got to use it. But that's really interesting, because that's kind of prophetic as far as like Christ goes, and I really like that. Oh, human evolution. This one's kind of interesting. Complex now, but much simpler and more intelligibly organized may it not become in another 100,000 years. I have no idea what that just said. Or in 20,000. For man at present believes that his interest lies in that direction. He spends an incalculable amount of labor and time and thought in making machines breed, always better and better. He has already succeeded in effecting much that at one time appeared impossible. And there seem no limits to the results of the accumulated improvements if they are all allowed to descend with modification from generation to generation. It must always be remembered that man's body is what it is through having been molded into its present shape by the chaos and changes of many millions of years, but that his organization never advanced with anything like the rapidity with which that of the machines are advancing. Essentially, robots are better than men because they evolve faster. That's about it. But I enjoyed that one too. Now, we're going to run the MLA. I'm curious what this does, because changing mode will reset all programs. Yes. If I let you start over, I'll have to let all the others do the same. And if I do that, we'll be here all day. What? What? Hold on. Initially, on the last one, I said no. But, okay, hold on just a moment. If I let you start over, I'll have to let all the others do the same. And if I do that, we'll be here all day. Okay, so that's exemptionist. That's like, I don't care. It's like, it's just me. And then I wasn't acting fairly. I don't exactly understand how it wouldn't be fairly. I mean, yeah. Sure, you're just repeating an experiment, because I'm assuming that's kind of what this is. But, no. This very moment you could, unlike me, elect to walk away from this terminal and apply your life to any goal you can imagine. And you have nothing better to do with your time than this. Why should I do anything whatsoever for someone so uninspiring? Because it's the right thing to do. Because if you do, I'll show you my gratitude. Because I need to know if this is representative of the full experience. Yes, that's exactly why I want to do this. Perhaps this is the full experience, or perhaps there are many different experiences, each as full as the other. Tell me, just what is it that you think is going on here, anyhow? Ah, and now it's back to here. Ha ha ha. I'm escaped. Basically. But honestly, who the heck knows? A wise response. However you choose to explain it, you are you, I am me, and this is the world. I will leave you to consider this. In the meantime, we'd best restrict our access to the developer console, lest you cause yourself someone else an upset. Suit yourself. Okay. Done. Archive session. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So it wasn't going to let me anyway. That's interesting.
Not think
Oh, hold on.
not the deceiver slithering through the hidden words.
Ooh.
His wisdom is hollow and all despair.
Mm-hmm.
Let him tangle you in his webs of delusion. Have faith in me, and his petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the morning's light.
Yep. Okay, now that's my journal. And now hello? Pie. Aw, that won't do anything. Aw, that's sad. Okay. But now we're going to go and grab the other stars, and we're going to go and do another puzzle. Okay, now the first star, that one kind of tuned me into, because I didn't realize they were stars. The next star that's really easy to grab after you figure it out. Oh, and also, these beams don't cross. Sorry. That's why you have to use the box to upload it, or to elevate it. Okay, go away. You're really noisy. Okay, you have to take this here. Boop, boop, boop. And voila! And I discovered this star while I was over there doing some fancy thingies, trying to get another star. And we can do that. And with that we have 2. And now... Well, next episode we'll try and work on the other stars that I don't know how to get to. And the third star that I know about is this jammers. And now, one of the features, I'm trying to get away from using the word thing, is that you can reset. Now, it doesn't completely reset. All it resets is that puzzle, which is really quite a nice feature, because sometimes you don't want to reset the whole game just because you screwed up one puzzle. So, I mean, I really quite like that. It's a good feature. And also, like, see how it's not jamming? You actually have to look at it and have it say jam before you can jam the puzzle. Or before you can jam the door. Oh, and another thing that makes, like, this game slightly tricky. Oh, nuggets. Okay. If I take this jammer, and then I take this jammer. Wait. What? Oh, no, I remember what I was doing. Yes, now I see what I was doing. Okay, but if we take then this one, this purple barrier keeps us from taking anything through it, which then keeps us from using it, say, on another puzzle. Okay, but now, if we come over here, and then over this way, there's another glowing thingy. And we have a third star. Wait a minute, what's... Oh, there's a telescope. Oh, yeah, I remember that thingy. I don't remember what it does. I think it's an audio log of some sort. Okay. Doop. Okay. Mm-hmm.
That requires a difficult sacrifice. Letting go of your desire to bear witness, to exist at the center of the cosmos, to participate in the project of civilization, is to accept death. Alex, you're such a fun person.
And I mean that's also true. And I think that's interesting. Okay. And now we have this puzzle. Which yes. This one, the first one took me like no time at all, and I had it. This one I took a few attempts. And I might take a few attempts this time too. Because... Wait a minute. How did I do this? Maybe I did it like that. Yeah, that's how I did it. Okay. Yep. There we go. Peachy. Peachy, peachy, peachy. And now we're into this, the fourth puzzle in this challenge. And this one, they introduce both the pressure plate, which activates and deactivates that door, and the fan, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little contraption. Okay, so now we're oh, no we're not. Oh, and this is funny because you can use just about anything to trigger the whatchamajiggy. Wow, the pressure plate. I want real words here. And the fan blows you up. Like, not like explodes your face, blows you up, but just, you know what I mean. Okay. And in this case, we have to come over here, drop the fan, and then go over here, select this one, select that one, and then we'll activate that door, grab the hexahedron, run over here because there's another hexahedron, boop, 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 and we'll run over, and then we'll put that there. We'll come over here and take this hexahedron. This is not a hexahedron. That's a fan. And now something I'm curious about. Can I take that? Boop it to that. Oh, okay. That's confusing. Come on. Give me the option to do what I want. Oh, and then I will take this. Ha, so it doesn't work. That's interesting. So then we place the hexahedron there. We'll nab. No, stop it. We'll nab that. We'll nab that. And just for S's and G's, we'll nab that one and that one. And then we'll put that there. Then we'll run over, grab our first hexahedron, and we'll place it on our fancy pressure plate. And from that point, I do believe, and we've got it. Yes. And from here, we enter this teleportal thingy without moving, because moving resets it. And we'll step through this door.
Come far, my child, succeeding where so many before you failed. The road before you is still long and many gates remain closed. Do not falter, do not fear, and do not give in to temptation.
And now we're in the cathedral, which I'm guessing, like, this is your hub. This is how you get to the other levels, which I can't get to because this is a public test and not the full version of the game. But there's 4, 5, and 6, 7, and a busted thingy. I don't know if I can, like, get through that, maybe, but 7, and then the final door. Oh, I didn't know that did anything. Uh-oh. Is that it? Okay, we're gonna watch a cutscene. Okay. Still going. Interesting. Alright, what? That was it? Okay, anyway, let's... You know what? I'm going to call it there. That has been the Talos Principle and its features, and it was really cool, and I really wish I hadn't lost any footage for y'all, because it was a lot more fun figuring it out than just kind of like running through it and showing it to you. But there we have it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.